Mold in your new construction home? No way. Or is that actually a possibility? Keep listening to find out. Mold is a serious problem. It can lead to health problems, structural damage to the home, and decreased home values. And it's always a sign of a problem with the home, such as poor drainage, plumbing, or roof leaks, or a very high water table. The source of the water needs to be determined and fixed, and the mold itself needs to be remediated. While mold is not extremely common in new construction, the possibility of encountering mold in a new build does exist. What can cause mold? Could be various factors, including construction materials, high humidity levels, inadequate ventilation, or water intrusion during the construction process. Speaking from my experience as an Idaho Realtor, here's what home buyers need to know. First and most importantly, get a professional home inspection before you buy. Just because a home is brand new, it doesn't mean it will be in 100% perfect condition. In fact, many realtors believe that new builds tend to have more problems than a home that's, say, 10 or 15 years old. So make sure you pay for an inspection and make sure that the inspection includes a careful examination of the crawl space and the attic, under the sinks, under the counters, anywhere there could be mold. Even if mold isn't found during the inspection, the inspector may find signs of poor construction that could lead to mold down the line, like poorly installed roofing, landscaping that's graded towards the foundation, things like that. It's so much easier to deal with these problems early on before actual mold starts to grow in your new house. Rest assured that reputable builders take precautions to minimize the risk of mold growth during construction. These measures include proper moisture control, installation of vapor barriers, adequate insulation, and effective ventilation systems. Builders who prioritize quality construction and follow best practices will reduce the chances of mold-related issues. Nevertheless, unseasonal weather, like an unusually heavy storm before the roof and windows are installed, can lead to wet lumber and water in the crawl space. If that isn't dealt with properly before continuing with construction, you could have a problem, especially if you live in an area with high humidity levels. If you live near your building site, check out the home after heavy snow or rains. Don't be a pest, of course, but it's good for your builder to know that you're paying attention to these details. New construction homes typically come with builder's warranties, and these warranties will cover certain defects, including some issues related to water intrusion and mold. Read the warranty terms carefully to understand what's covered for how long before you sign a contract to build a home. If you notice any signs of mold or water damage after moving in, promptly contact your builder or the warranty provider to address the issue. Most reputable builders are responsive to such concerns and will take appropriate action to rectify the problem. Water is your home's single biggest enemy. Ask an insurance agent if you don't believe me. And it's crucial that any water issues are dealt with quickly before mold can grow. As a homeowner, it's important to implement proper maintenance practices to minimize the risk of mold growth. Regularly inspect and address any signs of water leaks or excess moisture around windows, plumbing fixtures, in basements, crawl spaces, underneath the kitchen sink and the bathroom sinks. Keep indoor humidity levels in check and ensure proper ventilation in bathrooms, kitchens, laundry areas. Use those ventilation fans in your laundry room, bathroom, and kitchens. And the fans need to be kept clean too if they're going to work properly. By the way, if this info is helpful to you, please give this video a like. That's helpful to me. Finally, if mold is discovered in a new construction home, it's crucial to address it promptly. Mold remediation should be carried out by an experienced, licensed professional who specializes in mold removal, not by your builder. The mold remediation specialist will identify the source of the moisture problem, remediate the mold safely, and provide recommendations to prevent it from occurring again. Remember, while mold can be a concern, many new construction homes are built with proper precautions and rarely experience significant mold issues. By working with reputable builders, conducting thorough inspections, and practicing proactive maintenance, the risk of mold can be minimized. For more on home inspections, be sure to watch this next video. Thank you.